Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. My name is Anu, and I'm your psychic tarot reader. Today, we are a little behind schedule, but we're going to look into the remaining month of November energies that are coming our way. Okay, so let's get started. Remember to subscribe, like, share, comment, whatever you see fit. Please support me. I would really appreciate that. So let's get started with Earth signs. We're going to start with a Wisdom of the Oracle deck. Then we'll do a quick mini Celtic cross with tarot and then get a few advice cards and a magic card at the end. So let's see. I hope you've been good. I hope you've been doing well. We're almost through the end of the year. If you are in the US, I hope you get to enjoy a little break next week, around Thanksgiving if you celebrate it. Or if not, just take a break, enjoy. So let's see. Let's start with Taurus. I do sometimes mix signs. I don't want to do that, so I will be looking over to my notes. But this is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, any placements in your chart. We're going to see what energies are coming your way. What does Wisdom of the Oracle has to tell us? So one card. Let's see, Taurus, milk and honey. I like it. I like it. I really do. Okay, so the milk and honey card really is all about prosperity. Okay, it's about enjoying the small and large luxuries of life. It's coming into alignment with abundance. Let me see. I should have checked what angle I should show you. There you go. It adds to a number 6, which is a number of alignments. You'll see there's abundance here. So. Um, Enjoy this time. Enjoy the small breaks, the small luxuries. You'll see here it's very, very sweet. Actually, if you can see, there's a baby elephant who's bathing in that bowl of milk and honey. Okay, it's all about prosperity. It's all about the small and big joys of life. So very festive as well. But if not, this is again just a spirit message for you to enjoy. Enjoy the fruits of your labor, whatever they might be, okay? So, Taurus, let's see. Let's draw you a mini Celtic cross and see what's going on. Let's look at your core energies currently. Currently, where are you at? That beautiful Taurus. We have the Page of Swords. So some new ideas are budding. We'll see. Okay, let's see what comes out. What's crossing this energy? We have the Eight of Swords. So a lot of sword energy. You're in your head a lot. Let's see what's in the foundation. Need for celebration. There's a desire for celebration. We got the Three of Cups. In your conscious, you are really looking for balance or aiming for gap balance. You got your major arcana in your conscious mind. What are we walking away from? What are we leaving behind, Taurus? Okay, let's get that one. Ooh, the Hierophant, another major arcana. So we'll talk about this coming out of some tradition, some restrictions, some institutions, could be a job. Let's see. Let's see what's coming towards it. Complete rebirth. So you got the Death card coming in the near future. It's always a positive card. It talks about ending the old and beginning the new. So Taurus, here's what I see. Let me just look at the bottom real quick. We got the Page of Pentacles, so something small yet new coming your way. We have the Seven of Pentacles. So again, Earth energy is showing up for you. Seven of Pentacles really is about contemplating, looking at, is this worth it? Am I putting all this effort for nothing? What's going to come out? And then it's kind of thinking about some of past disappointments. I don't really see this as a very big heartache, but like some goals that may not have come to fruition as you would have expected. So let's see what the energies tell us. At your core, you definitely want to do something new. You have the Page of Pentacles. It may be a new idea, a new career, a new business idea, a new course that you want to take. But what's happening is you're feeling a little trapped. You're feeling you probably don't have the power to make the decision, or you don't have a clear path how to move forward. But Spirit always reminds us this is just in your head. Just we could just like see none of the swords are actually touching her, right? So it's more of our mental anxiety than anything else. So again, the message here is try to switch into the creative energy here and focus, align with the creative energies so you can stop blocking yourself. This is literally in your head, okay? So which is a good thing. It's not people around you. It is you need to like grow up into that confidence, okay? And underlying, you do have some celebration, okay? You do want to have a good time. Again, it's been a year where most of us have been kind of, in shelter in place or quarantine, whatever have you. It's been hard to connect with people. So there is a deep desire in your subconscious to really celebrate the small times, the small wins. And I think that's coming out here with milk and honey as well. There's something about celebration that you're thinking about. We are also coming into the holiday season, so it's natural to want to have that, but this could also be wanting some victory in other aspects of your life and not just friends and family, but in general, feeling that way, right? And in your conscious, you do have the temperance. So let's see, one, two, three major arcanas out of one, two, three, four, five, six cards. 50% of your cards are major arcanas, which means they're big movements, big energies for you to take advantage of. Temperance really talks about mixing of the elements. It's almost like mixing water and oil or grapes or whatever to make wine, whatever. You can fill in the analogy, but it's about patience. It's about being temperate, and this is in your conscious. So you are being very careful. Are you really planning through how you're going to create the next phase of your life? And I'm saying life because of the cards that are here on the table. This is really being very, very deep in your thought and trying to figure out what kind of balance do I want to create in my life. Okay, this is big because you are walking away from something that had kind of held you in a certain tradition or rules, regulations, or structures. This could be a job, this could be for some, it could be a marriage, a relationship, a long-term relationship. This could be family. This could be institutions, universities, courses, whatever. Something that was just way too structured and had way too many rules and guidelines, and maybe too hierarchical as well. Because you see, if you look at the imagery in the card, it's like the Pope sitting there, and the disciples are way beneath or below the leader, right? So kind of walking away from that structure in whatever form of life that presents itself, you have to comment below and tell me what this is about, because I feel you're coming out of that phase and you're getting into a completely new phase, which is resurrecting. So, ending the old and starting the new. This is something that doesn't serve you anymore. It's like you have grown past that stage. You're so much more grown up. Honestly, you've graduated to another level in your life. So that's what you're putting an end to: old cycles, old patterns, old thought patterns, old behaviors, old friends, or old, social circle or old work circle, whatever that may be. The old is and dying, and you are kind of rebirthing yourself into a completely new version of yourself. So very, very strong energies here. Taurus. Let's get you an animal spirit guide card as an advice. So let's get you advice from animal spirit. And again, if you see, let's see what comes out, but always for, look up the meaning of these animals. What do animal spirit guides mean? Wow. Okay, what do they mean? This one really wanted to come out. Let's see. We have the rhino spirit. Ooh. Overcome any obstacles. Look at that. And that is a number 5. Okay, 5 means profound change. So there is definitely big changes coming your way. And then you have 6, which is alignment with milk and honey. So power through, charge ahead. You can overcome any obstacles. This is very, very clear. You see, like, and I want to call this out. Look at how we talked about if I can pick up the card. Oh, I talked about temperance, right? It's mixing of two elements. It's mixing of the extremes. So there's a blending. And if you look at this card, if I just showed you just the rhino, you see how strong? The rhino is really strong, right? Really butch, just like going to charge ahead. And look at the flowers on it. So this is again talking about the beauty of, not just having one element. You have all those elements within you. It's all about balancing those and charging ahead. Okay, really, really nice. I do want to get you, I got these new magic cards. I really like them. So let's get you, a making magic message. Let's see what we have here. Let's get you one, Taurus. And it says love charm. Attract a lover, soulmate, or life partner. So maybe this is like moving towards a life partner for you. There you go. Take a look at this one. So it has like nice sigils on it. These symbols, if you wanna, if this is something you're aiming for, sorry, there you go, to do like, if there's a love interest that you're moving towards, you can just like screenshot this and use this as a sigil. That would help. For others who are not interested in love at this point or everything is going great, let's get you one more magic card. And that is perfect, successful career, a happy working environment, pay rises, and promotions. There you go. So if you want to take a screenshot of that, go ahead and take it. And again, all you do is like you take a screenshot. Oh, where's my finger? Here, you make the circle. You just cut it out, paint it, whatever. You can look at it and draw it, and this becomes a sigil. Um, if you want to read about sigils, it's a really fun way of manifesting things. So you got both. You got a love charm and you got a career charm. There you go, Taurus. Everything is supported at this time. All right. Okay, those are your messages. I hope you like them, Taurus. Let me know how these resonate. December is very close. All planets are going to move forward. It is going to be awesome. Hang in there, enjoy the little break, and I will see you around. All right, now we're going to move on to Virgo, and I have to check this off so I don't mix up the signs. Oh my goodness. How is it going, Virgo? I hope you've been well. Where are my cards? So we're going to start with the wisdom of the oracle. And if you haven't yet, please do subscribe to my channel, like, share, comment, whatever you like. I would really appreciate some more subscriptions. Okay, that's a beautiful way of doing an energy exchange. So let's see for the remainder of this month, Virgo, what do we have? This oracle wants to tell us all that glitters, number 7. So this card is really saying, enjoy the opportunities, look at them, but also make sure you don't get too drawn to things that glitter. This is literally the simple meaning is all that glitters is not gold. So you do wanna really follow your higher self and listen to your intuition before you make any of those decisions. And it is a number 7. 6 plus 1 is 7, which kind of talks about alignment, spiritual alignment. So let's see, it does mean though, opportunities are coming your way. Okay, so there may be quite a few opportunities for you to choose from. Just choose wisely, is what Spirit is telling us. Okay, so let's see what Tarot has to tell us. We're gonna do a mini Celtic cross. So let's see for our beautiful Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising. I hope you've been well. Let's see what is at the core. We have 2 of Swords. So some kind of indecision could be related to the opportunities that are coming your way. So that's at your very center. Let's see what's crossing it. We have the Page of Swords. Again, thoughts. It's Taurus also had a lot of sword cards, a lot of planning going on this time around the year. So interesting, something new budding in your head. Let's see what is in the subconscious. Um, you have the 7 of Wands, so thinking about people around you who may be challenging you. So there is some unsettling energy in your foundation. We'll talk about it. Let's see what's in your conscious. What are you planning for? Decisions, decisions. You have the Lovers card, our first major arcana on the board. Let's see, what are we leaving behind? What are we leaving behind? The Knight of Swords, impulsive decisions, rash decisions, or even energies or people who've been really, again, at the center, we have all swords here. People who may not have been very kind, right? We're leaving all that behind. And in the near future, what are we coming into? All swords, guys, but you're coming into the King of Swords, the boss card, okay? Male, female, doesn't matter. This is, to me, it's the really focused boss card. Okay, and let me just do a quick look at the bottom of the deck. We have coming from a place where we were feeling a little trapped with the Eight of Swords. Again, being in our head, that phase is over, coming to a rebirth, putting the old burdens to rest and coming into something new and building from a very patient, balanced space. Okay, so that's in your underlying energy. So let's look at, and then you have the sun under those cards. So looking really good. Let's look at what this means. So at your core, my beautiful Virgos, you are trying to decide among at least two options. Whatever this may be, is it a career? Is it a relationship? Is it literally deciding between two apartments, two cars, whatever this is, there is a certain sort of indecision where you're not able to move forward. Because the opportunity and that's crossing it is the Page of Swords. So the one that your gut may be leaning towards may appear a little bit smaller to you. Okay, and this is going together so beautifully. I love when Spirit does this. You're conflicted because it appears to be a page, and pages are the smallest or the most junior in the court cards, right? They haven't yet had the experiences of life. So when we look at opportunity, this really feels like this may be something really small, and you may want something bigger, but then Spirit is reminding you all that glitters is not gold. What does that mean? That means this may seem small. The one thing that's calling to you may appear smaller in scope, but this is going to grow. This has a lot of potential to grow. So hopefully that helps you make a decision, because and because of that surface level appearance, there may be even people around you who may be challenging your decision, and this is what's kind of keeping you in the indecision mode. So again, it is your free will, it is your decision, whatever you want to do. Again, there's no need to engage with these type of people or engage with these negative energies where they're just to challenge us and not really add anything fruitful. So just turn away from those people. That's what it's doing, because it's causing a lot of turmoil within you as it's in your foundation. Because at the end of the day, this is a major moment, whatever this is. If this is a relationship, if this is a career change, if this is a decision between self-employment versus being a 9-to-5 job, if leaving that behind, whatever this is something you're actively thinking about all the time. Because it's very, very active because it's in your conscious, and it is a major arcana. The Lovers is traditionally the card of choice. In some cases, yes, it also does mean thinking about love or making a love decision. Take it as it fits. Comment below if this, what area of life this applies to. But what you're walking away from is the Knight of Swords energy. And the Knight of Swords is, again, all knights are movement. They are messengers, they're movements, or they're just opportunities. But the Knight of Swords is the most, I would say, is the fastest moving knight in the deck, but can actually be quite harsh and quite rash in the decisions. If this is a relationship, this could be somebody who quickly came in and then quickly went out, or there's like a lot of passion and a lot of I would say, communication, a lot of texting back and forth, and all of a sudden radio silence. Okay, so that's the kind of sword energy. Think of like the sword going into the whatever the case is. I don't know what it's called, and then comes out very quickly, and then just gets shoved back in. It's that kind of energy. So if this is not other people, if this is your own energy, you're kind of walking away from that. As you remember, we saw Temperance here, right? You're walking away from those patterns and really trying to take your time to think through what you want to do next. And that's what's showing up here right through the center. So I see this very positive, all this contemplation that you've done, you are coming into the King of Swords energy. The King of Swords is the master planner, okay? Extremely focused, extremely driven. Nothing can stop them, but they're also very methodical with the sword energy here. Sword energies are all cerebral, intellectual, so literally having a very solid plan. Thinking of plan A, B, C, all the branches in each of the plans, if then else, complete analysis, but with the focus of I need to get to my goal and I'm going to have these options and that's it and I am done and I am getting there. Very, very powerful energy here. Just the only thing I would say watch out for is like try to also be operate from your heart center as well, because this can be all brain and it can sometimes be a little bit of a colder energy. Although Queen of Swords is much more colder because she completely disassociates from her feminine side. So do take into account if this affects other people. But other than that, you're solid. You got it. You have a major plan coming up. So let's get you an advice, the animal spirit guide advice. And if you want to look into if you dream of these animals or see them somewhere on the billboards, you might want to read because they come into our lives at certain points. So let's get you a message from. We have the chameleon spirit. Very nice. It adds up to a 5. 5 are changes. Okay, 5 are, you have a few changes coming up as we saw with the decisions that you're making. 5s are changes in life. They're usually positive changes, but they're definitely a stage of movement, of change. And it says chameleon spirit, act as if. So this is, again, the big part of being in alignment to achieve what you want, right? So you get there when you believe it. I really want to draw you guys. Let's see. I want to draw you guys one of these Ask and Believe It cards from Abraham Hicks, because you have the Act As If card, which is exactly what Abraham Hicks teaches in his teachings. So let me just get you that. I want to do this for you, Virgo. It's more of a manifestation, inspiration type of cards, if you've seen my other readings. What? Well, I've never seen this card come out. I'm going to read this. But what about those innocent little babies? Okay. Even your babies are offering vibrations that the universe is matching. And like you, your little ones are influenced by the vibrations of those who surround them. But nevertheless, they are creating their own reality. And like you, long before their physical birth, they set into motion this life experience they are now living. Interesting. So if there's decisions involving children, know that, they are in a good place. They have their own vibration, they have their own destiny, they have their own karma. And you can try and force it on them, but they're going to have their own thoughts. And they already, just like you, before coming into this physical form, had already decided what you wanted to do in life, so have they. So if there is, for those of you who this applies, that if you're worried about kids in any way, don't worry about this. I'll get you one more, because that was very, very specific. There's also a very specific magic card for Taurus, so that's interesting. There you go. This is beautiful. I have the ability to direct my own thoughts, okay? And this says you have the option of observing things as they are or of imagining them as you want them to be. And whichever option you choose, your thoughts produce a vibration within you that equals your point of attraction. And then circumstances and events line up to match the vibrations that you have offered. So again, this is saying, this is exactly what the chameleon spirit says. And this is what I was trying to get for you guys, is like, you have to act as if. So if you want to be that boss, if you want to be the King of Swords, you have to act as if you are the boss. And once you believe it, once you act that way and you change your thoughts to match that vibration, things are going to line up for you. Okay? All right, Virgo, I hope this helps. Oh, I got more for you. I got more for you. Hold on. I'm not letting you go yet. We can't let you go yet. So let's get you, a magic card. These are like little magic sigils. I really like making, these are called making magic. So let's get you one for the rest of the month. Oh, let's see. That didn't fit right. Whoa. And we have fairy magic, Respectfully work with the fairies and elementals to achieve your goals. So if you do believe in that, you might want to screenshot this, and you can cut out the sigil and just put it somewhere, and it'll just remind you of the beautiful magic that surrounds you. Okay, and then you can manifest. You can talk to the sigil, and you can manifest whatever you want. So that's something interesting I'm adding to my readings. I'm just really excited to get these cards. So there you have it. Get into the boss energy. Whatever this is, whatever decision you're thinking through, go ahead, believe it, you're going to have it, and you will have it. That's what this is about. All right? Okay, my dear Virgos, on your way out, remember to subscribe, like, share, and do let me know what these messages resonate in what area of your life. I love to hear that. So I will see you next time. Wish you much love and light. All right, next we are going to move to Capricorn. How are you, Capricorns? I am a Capricorn myself, so I am excited to see what comes out. Let's start with the wisdom of the Oracle and see what's coming. This is for the remainder of November. I'm a little behind, but nevertheless, I am here. So please do like, please subscribe, please share. I would really love some support. Um, and also it means a lot to me when I see the likes and subscribes that, what I'm doing is resonating with people. So that's really humbling as well. Okay, let's see. Beautiful. Sun, Moon, Rising, Capricorn. You are coming into a new life. There you have it. I think this card has come up in November for Earth signs. I can't remember which other Earth sign, but new life is happening. It boils down to A3. It's 39, boils down to A3, which is a number of creation, co-creating with spirit, just like overall very creative energies that are coming your way. So let's see what tarot has to say. We are going to do a mini Celtic cross, and then we'll draw some advice cards from animal spirit decks and a little making magic card we'll get for you. So Sun, Moon, Rising, beautiful Capricorns from now through the end of the month, and the cards are ready. Let's see what's at your core. What energies are right at your core? We have the Seven of Swords, being very careful, very strategic, holding cards close to our chest. And let's see what's crossing that. You have the Eight of Wands. Okay, there's a lot of communication happening, and it's very hard to keep your cards close to your chest because there's just so much going around. Okay, let's see what's in your foundation, and we'll discuss all these in detail. There is some stress, anxiety, sleepless nights. What's happening? Let's find out. And in your conscious, what you're actively thinking about, putting your energy towards is Knight of Swords. You want it, and you want it fast, and you don't have the patience. You've had it, and I understand it, Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn. The last 3 years have been hell. So, it's like, let's see. What are we leaving behind? What are we leaving behind? Oh, we had Empress in the recent past, which is like we've already come into this energy, embraced this. So that's really powerful. It's coming from a powerful place. And what's in the near future? This showed up twice, and it came out. The Strength. So really, really nice. Maybe like dealing with a Leo as well. It's possible. Let's look at the bottom of the deck. You have the Hangman, you have the Three of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles. So in the past, a little bit having felt on your own, nobody there to help you, kind of having that feeling of like, I gotta do this all on my own. Then from there, taking action and trying to build your life, and then waiting for the results to come in with the Three of Wands. And then really taking or learning to take a different perspective on life with the Hangman energy. Again, this is a positive energy. The Hangman is never feeling tortured or anything. It's just like a very comfortable energy coming into an awakening state as well. So let's see. I'm going to start with the recent past with you guys, because in the recent past, you did come into the Empress energy and we have the new life, right? The new life is waking up to a new energy, starting new, creating something new, love, life, career, finances, whatever that might be. And you kind of have realized your own power, okay, in the recent past. And if not, then this is time that you do right here, right now. Understand that you create, you co-create with spirit, with the universe, whatever you want, and you create abundance around you. So there's this feeling of like coming into that energy of like, I got this, I can do it, and only I can do it because it's my life, right? And then at the core, you do, as coming from this, you're being very strategic. This is a card of when it's your own energy. It's like, okay, if I want to make a major change in my life, what do I take with me? So see how this person is carrying a few swords, carrying five and then leaving the others behind. Five is a number of change, it's profound change in life. So really gathering what's really important for you at the end of the day and then leaving the rest behind. This also somehow reminds me of the Eight of Cups, where you're almost in wish, wish fulfillment, um, but you know it's not for your highest good, so you drop everything and you walk away. And it's a difficult thing to do. This is what it reminds me of, like this person walking away from things that appeared really good on the surface, but it's time where it's a decision to kind of leave some things behind and move forward with what matters, okay? This is like, all that glitters is not gold. It's not just about money. It's just not about status. It's just not about power. This is not serving your highest good, and that's why you're being very strategic about it. What's crossing it is actually you might be very, very busy. Honestly, this is like a lot of people, a lot of communications, maybe some travel for some of you, but this is a lot of interaction. This is extremely busy time. So when you have so many people around you, it's kind of hard to hold things kind of hidden. And I'm saying hidden because you're being very strategic about it. So that may be a challenge that's going on in your current energy because of which you're like really staying up at night. Now, look at this person. They're very comfortable. They're in a comfy bed. They have a blankie, a soft pillow, but they're just not able to sleep. And this is analysis paralysis. That's the best term that I can think of it. So stop being in your head so much. It's really like build a plan, move forward. You're strong enough. You have the strength card here. So you have two major arcanas in your center, right? So stop stressing over. Listen to some sleep meditations, guided meditations. Just put them on YouTube. Put them by your bedside. Just face the device. Light face down so you don't get the light in your face. Just put it on and go to bed. And this phase will be history. Honestly, just start with that because you are now that you've come into realization that you can create what you want, you are a little impatient, and that's what this is telling me. A Knight of Swords is somebody who charges ahead, just full throttle, go, go, go. It's all systems go. That's what this energy is. And sometimes, because we have to tread carefully, this can go counterproductive at times. So it's just Spirit is just saying, be careful with that. Don't be rash. Don't be impulsive. But yes, use that power. Use that power to fuel yourself forward, but after the strategic thinking, right? And I think you got this. You totally got this. In the near future, you have the strength card. It could be, dealing with a Leo, but it's really about mastering. I think that's what we're seeing here. You have very good elements here. You have the Empress, which is the mother of all the queens. You have the Knight of Swords, which is the kind of the opposite, very rash. The Empress is very calm and very composed, very powerful, very sure of their power. The Knight of Swords is just like, I'm just gonna go forward with brute force. And this here talks about balancing both elements in you, right? The lion is what you're trying to tame. It can be anger, it can be frustration, it can be just, I am done waiting, I just want to move forward. So it's really like, but you have the strength. If anybody can do it, you can do it. And especially if you have any Capricorn placements in your chart, it's been pretty shitty time, right? So you've had to be very, very strong. but in the future, you're going to come into realization how much stronger you have become as a person. Amazing, amazing, amazing energies here. So let's get you an animal spirit card. I do see the hummingbird, which is be here now. We're talking about meditation. So let's see what comes for Capricorn for the remainder of the month. What do we have? We have, ooh, I love it. Elephant spirit, learn from the past. Okay. And I'm wearing, I was thinking about it because I don't know if you can see, I'm wearing elephant bracelet. If you can see, sorry. But I'm always drawn to elephants. And it boils down to, adds up to a 7, number 25 adds up to a 7, talks about spirituality, aligning with spirit. And this right here tells us learn from the past. Okay, this is a very, very important message, especially for Capricorns, because we've come through a very difficult planetary alignment and you know, mid-December, trust me, things are gonna like really start feeling very, very light. But what this says is definitely learn from the past, but don't let the past cast a long shadow on your now and your future. It's again, remember the lessons, okay, but don't carry the emotion and the you know, the forgive yourself, forgive others, and just move past it. But remember the bigger lesson. But at the same time, I'm struggling to explain this because what I want you to walk away with is like, that happened in the past. It's done. Let it be. Do not forget what happened, but then don't let that bog you down today. And I think this is what, for those of you who are in a relationship situationship where the past was really not good, what happens is that it's quite easy to carry that disappointment into the next relationship and keep waiting for the shoe to drop. Don't do that. That's what this is saying. Learn from it, but then, you know, don't let it like cast a long shadow on you. Elephants, you might also want to read up on elephant spirit. They're usually, you know, they're the king of the jungle or the master of the jungle, whatever you want to call them. They're very wise. They're also very confident and very sexy. So really standing up in your power as well. Okay. All right. So let's get you one card from Making Magic. These have like little messages, magical messages, and some sigils on them. For Capricorn, what do we have? Successful career, of course. A happy working environment, pay rises and promotions. Heck yeah, there you go. If you want to take a screenshot of the screen and you can, you know, just draw the sigil or just like print it out if you want. But the sigils mean these symbols right here. So the symbols in the circle, you can print them out and you can put them anywhere in your desk. And these are just like energies of that are literally for a successful career. So there you have it, Capricorn. I hope you liked it. I think Earth signs had very nice energies. So if you haven't already, please do subscribe. Please let me know how these messages resonate, and you know, drop me a comment, share. Every click helps. It also tells me that my messages resonate with you guys and keeps me motivated as well. So thank you for your support. I wish you much love and light. I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.